Packers head coach Mike Holmgren said during a radio show interview that he doesn't think Green Bay has handled the Aaron Rodgers situation correctly. He also went on to explain what he would have done in the same situation. Take a listen.
I would call him in. I said, look, we're going to do this, but this is how it's going to affect you. We got to get ready for when you retire. You got to kind of think of the franchise, but nothing's going to happen now. You're the man. You're the guy.
Yeah.
And or somehow. Then if he didn't like that, now all of a sudden you're at the situation you have it.
Hey, Shannon, I'm curious. Is he right about how the Packers have handled this?
Simple. Been saying this all along. That's what Mike Holmgren said. You call the guy in, you say, look, Aaron, we got to think about life after you. We're going to probably take a quarterback here. Doesn't affect you. You're going to be our guy moving forward. But you don't do what they did, have the guy find out when Commissioner Goodell, the Packers have traded up, and with the 26th pick, they select Jordan Love. You can't let him hear about it like that, Skip. It's as simple. Quarterbacks carry more weight normally in organizations than any other player. You treat the players fair. You don't treat them all the same. Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady, the Peyton Manning, the John Elways, the Dan Marinos, they got treated differently, and rightfully so. All you have to do is, like Coach Holmgren said, you bring Aaron in. Aaron, this is what we're thinking. And if he doesn't like that, now we're going to have a different conversation.
That's what he ended his remarks with. And if he doesn't like that, ... like then, he's saying, I don't know what I would do.
Right. But at least you prepared him. And I was like, Skip, look, it's never easy hearing that you're possibly going to be replaced. It's like any relationship. When somebody wants to move on, Skip, it hurts. But at least they were upfront with you and told you. They didn't sneak willy-nilly around, and then all of a sudden you watch it on TV and you see them out. Like, hold on, wait a minute. And that's what happened to Aaron Rodgers. He basically saw it on TMZ. He did not know the person that he was in a relationship with was taking another quarterback. He had to hear about it on the draft. Just call him in. Aaron, you're our guy. You're going to be our guy for the foreseeable future, which is going to be a long time. And we're so committed to you, we're willing to offer you a contract extension to let you know that we want you as our quarterback. But we just want to prepare for down the road. Skip, 5 years away. You got 4 years plus the option. Then you can make a decision. But I agree with Coach Holmgren. You just be upfront with guys like him, and then you move forward. But people the problem that I have, the only problem, before I let you go, Skip, the only problem that I have is people trying to make this unique to Aaron Rodgers, that he's the only one. We know Joe and Steve did not have a good relationship. You were in Montana and Steve Young. Yep. Skip, you were in situation. What was the relationship like with Roger Staubach and Craig Morton? Because somehow Craig Morton ended up in Denver. I don't know how he got there, but he got there, right? Brett Favre and Aaron Rodgers. So we know.
Craig Morton knew immediately Roger was better. He just knew it. But, like there was no doubt about it. Remember, Roger came as a 28-year-old rookie.
Right. But let me ask you a question, Skip. You thought he was okay with that? No,
he had no choice.
But that's my point, Skip. It's not about choice. It's just the fact of the matter is you could have, like I said, you could have told the guy that this is what you're going to do. And then, like Aaron, we're still, like I said, you're still our guy. We're committed to you. And we're willing to offer you an extension to show you the level of commitment that we have to you. But that's not how they did it. And so they created a problem that I don't believe they needed to create. Like I said, Skip, as Coach Holmgren said, he could have reacted like, well, I'm still upset. And then then you'd have to address it in another way. But I just think the thing is that if you let him know early, I don't believe it would have gotten to the level that it's gotten to.
Okay. For those who have forgotten, Mike Holmgren did coach the Packers for 7 years, I believe.
Yeah, from 92. 92, yeah, from 92.
98.
Yes.
And you faced him in a Super Bowl and beat him.
Yes, he coached my brother in Green Bay.
And he coached your brother, and he did win a Super Bowl.
And he tried to recruit me to Seattle.
He did?
He did.
And he did well in Seattle.
He did.
They had success. They should have won that game. To me, that Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I have high regard for Mike. I also think he's taking pot shots from a distance, and it's unrealistic what he's talking about because, you sit down, Aaron, you lock the door, and you say, we're going to figure this out right here, right now. I need to move forward. Well, is Aaron going to swallow that any better than he swallowed seeing it on TV? Will he like it anymore? Ultimately, will he like it anymore no matter what you tell him, how you inform him, if you do it ahead of schedule or right on time? If he just sees it on TV, will he like it any better?
Let me ask you a question. You said that he was wrangling all along for a contract extension. If you tell him you're going to take a quarterback, but we're committed to you by giving you a contract extension, do you think he handles it differently?
Okay, but they offered a new extension to
after they
Aaron
took
already.
the quarterback and after they didn't tell him they were taking him.
Okay, now we're out of context, and we go back a year ago, and what was the context? Aaron had alienated everybody in management because he can be a blame deflecting, finger-pointing diva. You know it, and I know we've seen big bombshell stories about it. And they were not happy, and reportedly Mark Murphy called him and said, this time I chose the new head coach.
Right.
This time, don't you be the problem.
Correct.
Okay?
Yeah, he said that.
Okay, so then Aaron goes out to San Francisco for that would have been his 4th NFC Championship game, and he stinks it up, and he turns it over 3 times. They got run off the field. They didn't have a chance. I give you that. But he wasn't very good. Had a QBR of 33 on a scale of 0 to 100, and they're thinking he is in decline. We have to move forward. And sometimes you don't know until draft night, how can you go up? Will this deal work for you? Because you have to see how the board starts to fall. Can we actually go up into the first round and pull the trade off? Can we get a Jordan Love that we do like? Maybe we don't love him, but we like him. And we think he might be the future, and we want to take a shot. Well, if you alert Aaron to that, what if you alert him to that and it doesn't happen? Well, now you've made him mad again.
That's okay. It didn't happen.
Okay.
It didn't happen. But this is what it costs you, Skip. Now you're going to have to bump his salary from $33 million a year to somewhere north of $45 million a year. You're going to have to add on extra years. So now, instead of you having no money, we could walk away from Aaron after 2021. You're going to have to, now you're about to be indebted to him for another $100 million. Because of you. Because you chose to, like, ruffle your feathers, try to puff your chest. Skip, we know Aaron Rodgers can be condescending. We know he can be aloof. Yes, he can deflect blame. All of that. But you know what? You take all of it. When you get a guy like that, whatever little idiosyncrasies, whatever faults a guy like Brady, whatever faults a guy like Rodgers or Manning or these top-level quarterbacks may have, you take it all. Because you know without them, you got no chance. So you're willing to do that.
Congratulations, Shannon. Your guy won.
Oh.
Skip. Skip, look here. Gee, I hate doing it, but like I said, I do kind of like doing it, Skip.
Tell me.
When you're in a relationship, you're never going to find somebody that has all the qualities you want.
A relationship counselor.
Skip, let me ask you, you're not going to find someone that has every quality you want.
Well,
he's team first. Yeah, exactly. So, but do they have enough of the qualities that you overlook the ones they don't? That joker can throw the football. So him being aloof, him being condescending, I'll take all that.
All right, I hear you guys.
Championship.
Relationship advice. We end on that note, and we're moving on for now. Will Russell Westbrook be remembered as the best player to never win a title when he retires? I don't want to say that and predict. That is next.